hard. This is embarrassing, Nick. I think that honestly, Nick got in contact with Remain Calm and was like, "Can you please take down that stream?" And then Remain Calm was like, "I'll just private it, or I'll put it on members only." That's what she did. So Angelo comes up, and then Nick reiterates that she trusts Angelo more than you, Ernie. She trusts Angelo more than me, more than like 3 or 4 other people. And then Angelo, guys, this is the chef's kiss. Angelo says, "Well, you know, you and I are allies, but I don't trust you, Nick." Angelo told Nicolina on panel that he does not trust her. And then Nick goes, "Oh," you can see her kind of like taken aback. She's like, "Oh," because she just spent 30 minutes simping for Angelo, trying to cover for him, saying that he has fucking blanket absolute immunity while also simultaneously walking it back. And then Angelo comes up, and Nicolina's like, "I trust you so much, Angelo. I love you." And Angelo's like, "Yeah, I don't trust you." I can't. Okay, and that's not all, Ernie. We have more. So then Angelo further clarifies that maybe his statement of having absolute blanket immunity was a misspoken.
Oh, well, it was misspoken, all right, because the right people heard him say it, and he's through FEMA. It's through FEMA, and FEMA's already been contacted. They're going to jerk all his privileges and everything. Watch. But go ahead, continue.
So, Ernie, before we get to the misspoken part, misspeaking, what do you think about Angelo going up on Remain Calm's panel and telling Nick, after 30 minutes of her simping for him, that he does not trust her? How do you think that's going to fare out?
Well,
what do you think are going to be the repercussions of that over the next few weeks?
Well, you know what Nicolina's going to do. I mean, we all know it. So she's got to have the content, and she's going to make it about Angelo. Now, she said what she said. Of course, Remain Calm is probably going to get a few more extra members so they can watch it. There's somebody going to record it. You know that. Hint, hint. Somebody's going to record it, and they're going to put it in a way to where they don't get struck. Hint, hint. And they're going to place borders on that. Hint, hint. They're going to actually make it to where the voices don't sound like the people that are originally on it. Hint, hint. And someone's going to play it on live. And then hint, hint. Someone's going to get my hint, hint. Thank you. Hint, hint. Sorry about that. Hint, 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 hint. And then all of a sudden, it's going to be the biggest thing out there, because then they're going to go ask party 1, hint, hint, what they think about party 2, hint, hint. And then the next thing you know, it's going to be hint, hint all over the damn internet.
You know, I think that you're onto something. Hint, hint. Now, here's the thing. Now, going back to more serious matters, I just want to say, you know, Remain Calm, I understand your position, right? And by the way, thank you for your service. Remain Calm said that she served in the military and she went to basic at Fort McClellan, Alabama. So yeah, thank you. Good for that. You know, I'm not gonna be mean. I don't know you very well. It seems to me like you're trying to simp for Nick and Angelo and the Mean Girls. I'm just telling you, honey, you're going in the wrong direction. I know that you want to build up your channel and you want members and you want paid. You know, I get where you're going. It's just the wrong direction. Now, after Angelo tells and informs Nick that he does not, sorry, I mean misgender neckbeard, that he does not trust Nicolina. Nicolina goes, "Oh, okay." So she's like shocked that they're on panel and basically Nick feels betrayed a little bit. I can tell about it because she gets real quiet then, and then Angelo starts talking about his job and what he does and all the characteristics behind it and what he can and can't do and blah blah blah. And he was like, "Well, maybe I misspoke when it comes to absolute immunity." So Nick spends 30 minutes, around 20-30 minutes, trying to convince everyone that Angelo has absolute immunity. And then Angelo comes up and in 5 minutes tells everyone that he doesn't have absolute immunity, that he was lying, and that he doesn't trust Nicolina. Now, here's a statement I want to make real quick. Angelo, you seem to be misspeaking a lot, Sergeant 12 years. You know, how many times are we going to hear you misspeak until we realize that you're just lying to people over and over and over? How many times does this have to happen? How many times are we going to give you a pass and let you fucking lie about serious things like the length of your service, whether or not you have immunity in your fucking job? When are we going to draw the line and say, you know what, Angelo, you're a fucking asshole. You're lying all the time and you should shut the fuck up and stop misspeaking?